I'm Tom Guy, Director at Guy Piper Architects and founder of Architecture LGBT+. The object I have chosen for the London Festival of Architecture project 30 Objects in 30 Days on the theme of power is the Stonewall Inn, New York, the site of the Stonewall Riots, which was a turning point in the fight for LGBT liberation and equality. With the criminalisation of homosexuality, the Stonewall Inn was one of the few spaces for LGBT people to escape prejudice. In what should have been a safe space, police raids at the Stonewall Inn were commonplace. But on Friday, June the 27th, 1969, for the first time, the crowd fought back. As officers moved aggressively through the crowd, lesbians complained at being roughly frisked, trans people resisted from being physically held in the toilets. And as those being released were allowed out, they stopped to watch as the police manhandled those they were arresting. Mayhem broke out, the growing crowd erupted and fought back, and the police retreated and barricaded themselves in the inn. The crowd started throwing bottles and coins at the windows, smashing them, demanding back their space from those that had been harassing them for years. The police were preparing to shoot as reinforcements arrived, but the riot continued into the night. It is widely agreed that the most marginalised, people of colour, trans people and the queer street kids, those with little to lose, led the Stonewall Riots, which continued for days. When the riots were over, it was in fact just the beginning. As Michael Fader, a patron of the Inn, put it, we all had a collective feeling like we'd had enough. It wasn't anything tangible anybody said to anyone else. It was just kind of like everything over the years had come to a head. It was time to reclaim something that had always been taken from us. We didn't have the freedom totally, but we weren't going to be walking meekly in the night and letting them shove us around. It's like standing your ground for the first time, and in a really strong way, and that's what caught the police by surprise. In the months that followed, activists took advantage of the momentum and organised the first Gay Pride March a year later. Taking the power of the Stonewall Uprising, London held its first Pride March in 1972, and to this day, Gay Pride Marches across the world are held on the last Saturday in June to commemorate the Stonewall Riots. Now, we must stand shoulder to shoulder with the Black Lives Matter movement. Today, Martha P. Johnson, an African-American drag queen who was at the Stonewall Riots, is seen as a symbol of the need for liberation of all people. For those who are black and queer have an intersectionality that many of us will never understand, facing racism within the LGBT community as well as homophobia elsewhere. On the 30th of June, the last day of Pride Month and this year's LFA Festival, we are holding a virtual discussion on Black Lives Matter, race and gender between Ben Hunt, the BBC's LGBT correspondent, and Kuchenga, a black transsexual feminist writer. And we welcome you to join us. All the information is at architecturelgbt.com.